Alright, here we go. It's been like 2 weeks, but we're now up to episode 2 of Yankees season mode in MLB 2003. Of course, it's the 2002 Yankees season. So, last episode, it was a pretty decisive win, which is why we've now changed the difficulty. I said I was going to do it at the end of last episode, so we've now done it. So now start. Last episode it was on veteran for both of us, but now it's on All-Star. So, shall see how that works out. I don't think we can see much of a difference here against the Devil Rays because they're worse than the Orioles at this time. The Devil Rays previously in what season was it? 2001. We'll look in 2001 season. They had 60 wins, and then I'm pretty sure they end up being worse in this year in real life. Pretty sure it's like 55 roughly. So yeah, so at this point the Devil Rays are a horrible team. But yeah, so you can simulate this series against the Orioles here. So 6-1 victory and 5-3 victory. So we sweep them over in Baltimore. So now, first game against the Devil Rays, we're in Yankee Stadium now. 6-4 win, and just with that, a 4-0 start. Yeah, obviously we did very good there in the season opener because we were doing that. Simulating is one thing, so let's see how Game 2 goes here against the Devil Rays in this set. Orlando Hernandez is at the mound, and so he will toe the rubber here against Jason Tyner and start things off the center field. From the 0-2, let's see if he's going to chase on this sinker. That was inside the zone I didn't want it to be, but alright, there we go. We punch Jason Tyner out in 3. Right happened after now. Behind the count 1 and 2. That fastball is gonna be foul unless if John Vanderwall, he has that? Yes, he does. Fastball inside. That one's clobbered, but John Vanderwall again has that. That's that right there is into right center.
He puts it first up for the Yankees.
Jeter, 250 batting average, a home run and 2 RBIs. That was, yo, Jesus, 99 miles per hour. That got me off guard. That's the fastest pitch we've had thrown at us, to be honest.
Extra innings of Game 4 of the 2001 World Series.
And Jeter behind on the count, 0-2 here.
Launch deep.
You know, I feel like we barely got a piece of that one, to be honest. But that right there's gonna go to the warning track, and no, that is just gonna be a single. I thought Randy Wynn was gonna catch that, to be honest, originally. Bernie Williams, 286, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs on the season, as Jeter has a leadoff single. The count is even at 1-1, and Bernie gonna pop that one up to center. We gotta send Jeter back at this point because they automatically run. I forget. So Jason Tyner will have that one.
The hitter just
I could have been double play if we weren't careful.
Routine pop fly to center.
Giambi a home run, 4 RBIs. Getting that 308 batting average. Behind on the count, 0-2 is Giambi. And that, oh wow, that looked like it was going to be a ball forever. It comes back inside the zone. Good pitch, Jorge Posada now the catcher, 200 batting average. A home run, 3 RBIs. Jorge Posada behind on the count. 0-2 here. And oh wow, okay,
he started to swing a little late, Vin, and goes down
swinging away at that one.
No run, one
so
hit,
we only get
no
one
error.
hit. Greg Vaughn, Toby Hall, Steve Cox up next here for the Devil Rays. Fastball down and in for Greg Vaughn.
Wide hard to the left side.
Get that one to left.
He fires
and that right there will be a single to start things off here for the Devil Rays in the second inning. Let's get him to chase here, out of the zone.
He fooled him.
Oh, we're not. He's going to click it. Alright, fine. That worked out well. I did not want that to go in the zone, but it did.
Batting next,
Steve Cox, 1 RBI, 333 batting average. From the 1-2, kicks, deals, and that right there is going to clip the outside zone.
Up next, Randy Wynn.
Randy Wynn will come in here from right field. Sinker start things off,
No balls, one
and he'll
strike.
be just looking at that one.
The pitcher looks
from the 1-2, the sinker. And yep, that's going to be just hit into center. Alright, so that will be a base hit.
Soft grounder, but
he deals.
Fastball inside. Russ Johnson's going to hit that one to left. Rondell White, I think he has it. No, it's going to drop. It's going to drop. A runner's rounded home. And he's out. He runs over Jorge Posada, but he is out. Rondell White, Robin Ventura, John Vanderwall. You know, they're up next, but Rondell White, it drops right in front of him. Has a good enough arm to throw to Jorge Posada, who gets completely just clobbered. But the Yankees get the out. That's 2
Fly ball
donuts.
smashed deep to
And
center.
that right there is just hit the center. And that's going to be a routine
He
out for
takes
Jason
it
Tyner.
easily.
Oh, the hitter wishes he
Robin
could have
Ventura
that pitch
hitting at
back to him. He
222.
just
A
missed
home run
it.
and 2
Now
RBIs to his
Robin
name so
Ventura.
far. Kicks. Deals
Deep
and no.
fly ball into right
That's
center
going to be
field.
popped up. Jason Tyner's going to have that again.
Tyner
This time
makes
around
the
in right
catch.
center.
Line shot.
Hits
hit
that one to
deep
the opposite end
into
of the field. And that right there is going to
Bounced
drop.
off the wall.
And we are going to go for 2. John Vanderwall hitting it the opposite end of the field. And it's a double.
Then the pitcher's got
Behind on the count 0-2 here is Nick Johnson. And
He
that is
strikes
going
him
to clip
out.
the zone.
with 2
Oh, Jesus,
strikes.
6 miles
You've
per hour.
got to
That's
swing the
disgusting.
bat if it's close.
And the pitch.
Inside, and that right there is going to be blooped. Bernie does not.
Line drive
Yep, that's in
into
front of
center
him.
field.
And that right there will be a base hit.
Then that ball
Chris
had
Gomez
hit written
hitting
all
that.
over it the minute.
He
He
will
delivers.
bite at this slider.
Line
Well,
drive back to
nope,
the
he'll
mound.
just hit that to second. Well, you know what? I was confident with that one, to be honest.
The more likely it is. Blew by
Just as
you.
well,
2
2-2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Orlando Hernandez now inside the zone with the fastball,
He punches
and he's
him
gonna
out.
punch
He
out Brett
punched him
Abernathy.
out with authority.
From
Goes
the 1-2,
windup.
Orlando Hernandez kicks and deals. The fastball outside
Strike
has
three.
been brief, swinging away, and he is also punched out. Slider inside,
He got it.
and yep.
Wow, I hope that
Greg Vaughn
hitter's
is out of
family's
here.
not in the stand.
And
Up high.
we got a piece of that one, but that is just gonna be a long
All
routine
there
pop-up
in
for
plenty of
Hall.
time.
Catch it.
from the 0-1. And
Pop-up.
fouled that one, but that's just gonna be a pop-up. And Steve Cox
Cox.
has it.
There.
And this right here might just be
Line
clobbered,
shot down
and
the
it
right
is.
field line.
And that right there's a base hit to Bernie
Williams
Williams.
doubles it to first.
Well,
Safe
for
at
Bernie
first.
Williams. As he hit to Randy Wynn in right field.
Good wood on
Jason
that ball,
Giambi
Ben,
now
extending
at the
his
dish here.
arms for a line
Bernie's
drive
at first.
single.
One
What
on,
can
2
Giambi
out.
do now?
Now
Giambi looking to keep it
he can't
alive.
connect.
A
No
changeup and then a
runs,
98
no
mile per hour
errors.
fastball.
After 3 innings, no
Yep.
score in the ball game.
And the Yankees, they had the bats working right there. They've
Next
had 3
up,
hits.
Kobe
The
Hall.
Devil Rays have had 4. But so far, no team can seem to just even get anything around the bases. Really, kicks and deals does Orlando Hernandez.
Well to right
And
field.
that right there is hit at John Vanderwall, who has that in right field.
Vander
Fastball inside.
ground ball.
And that right there is going to hit the
He
3-4
rivals
gap.
at the
I was going to
first
say 6-4
safe.
gap. That's not 6-4.
Then the pitcher.
Here's the sinker.
He
And
gets
has him early.
swinging.
Defense loves it when the
0 for 1.
Russ Johnson will come in from third base.
Hard
And he's
liner
going to
down
hit that
the right
fastball
field
right
line.
into the hands of Jason Giambi.
Giambi just catches up to it. No
And
run,
so, just
1
like
hit,
that,
no
North South,
errors.
Rondo White,
After
Robin Ventura up
3.5
next
innings,
here. We are still
continue with a
scoreless as we
scoreless
head to the
ball game.
bottom of the 4th. This might be a good location.
Line
And no, it
drive
is.
to
It's going to be
shallow
blooped
center.
right into the 6-4 gap. And it's a base hit for Jorge Posada. I was going to say Russ Johnson for some
lucky
reason.
nobody got.
And
Strike
yep,
3.
Wow, I
That
hope
slider
that
catches
hitter's
us,
family's
and
not in the
catches us
stands.
good.
That was ugly.
He deals.
from the 0-1, Robin Ventura in the
It's
zone.
a way
We
back.
followed that one pretty decently. Is that fair? Oh no, it's a home run. Well, technically it is fair, so I mean, oh yes. That's a 2-run home run for Robin Ventura. I thought that was going to fall foul, or maybe just into the hands of Ben Bree. But it's a 2-run, 307-foot home run right there. That looked like something from the juice
Batting
ball
next,
era.
John
Where it's like, oh yeah,
Vanderwall.
it's just gonna,
He's 1 for 1.
it's gonna be a long pop-up, and then it's like, no, it's a home run. John Vanderwall, 538 batting average. Jesus.
Hard liner
And
to
right
left
there.
center.
Damn, okay,
Easy
never mind.
play.
I was gonna say that could drop over Chris
Hitting
Gomez.
next,
It's not
Nick
going to. Nick Johnson
Johnson.
at DH now.
Gotta be more.
Wilson kicks and deals,
Grounded to the right.
and we're gonna hit that one right into the hands of Brett Abernathy,
fires
and
to
we are out.
first. In. He got
And he
it.
gets caught looking backwards kick. All right, cool.
Pitch.
Fastball
Line
inside,
drive
and that
into
right
shallow
there.
right.
Oh, Alfonso Soriano,
wonderful
what a catch!
Dave.
What a diving catch by Alfonso Soriano. He forces the out.
For the dramatic.
Now batting.
What a
Brett
play.
Abernathy. Abernathy was
From the 1-2, pitcher's advantage. Let's do a slider that could come back in. There we go.
Sit down.
I feel like we're doing a
Here's the
good
pitch.
job here in terms of like just seeing the
Hard liner
pitches.
deep in
Curse,
right
well,
field.
case in point right there. That's gonna drop
Bounced
into
off
center
the fence.
field, and we are going for 2. Jason Tyner will throw it in, but we're staying at second
He
base.
smoked that ball, Vin, and the
The
pitcher's
captain
lucky it
is
stayed in
now
the
about
park.
to make
one
it
on,
happen.
no out.
Behind on the count 0-1.
Chop to the
We're
left.
gonna chop that one, and the
Johnson
ground ball will
fires
put
to
us out at first.
They've got him.
But we're able to bring in the man on
Batting
third.
next, Bernie
Williams
Williams.
now coming from center field here. The 0-2, pitcher's advantage.
Strike 3, got him.
Yep,
Sometimes a pitcher has to do
that
it
was
himself.
that definitely would have clipped the zone. That definitely would have gotten a piece of the
Hitting
zone.
next,
It's
Jason
up to Jason
Giambi.
Giambi now, and now this is when we have to worry. I want to hit, want to give us that 3-run cushion. With 2 outs, Giambi
Rush down
hits
the
away
left
at
field
that
line.
one. That just might be caught by Ben Grieve.
Home run.
Or not.
It's a 2-run
Okay, that's
shot.
another
Most managers tell
home
the
run
guys
in
to
left
shorten
field.
the
It's a
swing,
2-run home
move
run.
the
What?
runner around.
How?
Not this guy.
That looks like it was
Guys
going to go
swing
foul
for the
or
fence.
just be a routine pop-up for Ben Grieve at deep left. But no. It's another 2-run home run for the Yankees. And they
Batting
now
next,
extend that
Jorge
cushion to
Posada.
4. We're
Looks like
aiming
he's
for
got a
3.
quick bat
We
and
got
a great
4.
eye today, Ben. Wonder weapon.
Jorge Posada now.
Chop
And
to
oh.
the right.
Gonna chop that one, but he is out
rifles
at
it to
first.
Out. Lined up in the
Fastball
pitch.
inside. Orlando Hernandez. 9 strikeouts on the day.
Line shot
And
to
that
the
right
center
there is
fielder.
going to just be popped up to Bernie
And
Williams.
he brings it.
Deuce as well,
The offering.
2-2. Let's see, can he make connection with this
Strike
fastball?
3,
No!
got
He'll be caught looking. That's a backwards K.
Up.
And so we are going to do a slider. I didn't want to put there.
Punches him
But okay,
out.
fine. It
That's
works
one
out
of
well.
the
I wanted to put that
worst
more
feelings in
inside
baseball,
so it
Ben,
could go
taking
the
a
opposite
third
direction.
strike looking.
But that worked
Whether
out
you
well.
think it was a
And
Popped
no!
up high
Gonna
to
pop
the
that
right
one.
side.
And, yep, Bob Wilson has that. Follow right.
Routine
Damn.
play.
Okay, there you go. The 1-2. Swinging away here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
And,
Ben,
yep,
one
well,
consolation.
Wind up and the pitch. He
you know, I thought that was
fans
going to come
He
in.
started his swing
I
a
really
little
thought that was
late,
gonna come
Ben,
in,
and goes
to be
down
honest.
swinging.
The game here.
it. That's
You might
a
just throw the whole
way
inning.
back.
I mean, the whole rest of the game. John Vanderwall, please tell me he has that.
Fly
No, it's
ball
going to bounce
the
off the wall. And that right there will be a double.
Wanted to.
0-2.
The 0-2, and here's the curveball.
Routine
He's gonna hit
ground
that
ball to
one.
the right side.
There we go again. He out at
Soriano
first.
Guns it to first.
Yeah,
Out.
I
He
know.
throws
We're
to
not gonna
third.
get out third, but
He's
still.
safe.
Sinker
He
way
delivers.
outside.
Hit well
He's
to
going to get a
right
piece
field.
of that one. Giambi has that. Maybe John... no, Giambi has it.
Giambi, there.
The fastball way too inside.
Strike 3.
He's going to be caught
The
looking.
hitter was looking for something else.
Nick
The
Johnson.
Devil Rays
And
are
look,
going
Victor
to the bullpen.
Sembrano coming in for Paul Wilson. I was getting ready to say, you know, Nick Johnson, first Yankee to have the home run here, start the
Line
season,
hard to the
and
right
he...
side.
Oh, never mind.
He whips it
That's
over
not
the
a first.
first.
Okay, fine. I was
They've
getting
got
ahead.
him.
Brad Abernathy just did the same play Alfonso
Next
Soriano
up,
did earlier.
Alfonso
Speaking of Alfonso
Soriano.
Soriano, here
Looks
he
like
is.
he's pretty
Zambrano kicks and deals, and
Strikes
yep,
out.
that fastball. It's getting us. It's getting us.
He
The
delivers.
captain is 1 for 2 on the night.
That's
And how did
deep.
we hit that? With the cursor that
Off
tiny.
the wall.
That is a base hit for Derek Jeter. He hits it in right field. It bounced off the wall, right?
He
The
drove
wall?
that pitch, Ben. They're
I said
lucky he
wall.
only got a single.
The wall.
One on,
Into the
2
hands
out.
of Randy Wood.
Hitting next, Bernie Williams. From the stretch. He
Nope,
can't
swings
connect.
away. That
He
was
challenged
a
the
horrible
hitter,
thing
Ben,
to
and
swing at,
took
by
him
the way.
down with a vengeance.
That was just so
No run,
obviously
one
outside the
hit,
zone.
No error.
Orlando Hernandez is still doing pretty good for us, to
Popped
be
out to
honest. So we
shallow
might not take him out just yet. Why am I struggling to talk here?
Soriano there in plenty of time.
Kicks and deals.
He strikes
Brett
him out.
Abernathy
Ben,
is
one
gonna swing and
consolation
miss.
is that he went down
That's the
swinging.
13th
At the
strikeout
plate,
here
Ben Green.
for Orlando
He couldn't hit
Hernandez so
water if
far
he
for
fell out of a
Yankees
boat
tonight.
right now.
I think we might actually keep him in. Because I was thinking maybe we could bring in
Into
a
the
reliever here,
windup.
but
Here's the pitch.
I don't think
It's
we need
going
to.
deep.
Or not, because Ben Grieve just hit a solo shot right there. Well, that's ironic.
He's out of here.
425
It's a
feet.
one-run blast.
That's Ben
Ben,
Grieve
that's
around the
fast way to
bases.
generate off-
From the 0-2. Curveball.
Punches him out.
Has him
Nice
looking.
pitch there, Ben.
And Greg
Right where
Vaughn
he
has been
wanted it.
punched out.
One run.
And
one
so
hit,
giving up
no
one
error.
run there,
After 7.5
but the
innings,
Yankees still
New
have that
York
3-run
4,
cushion.
Tampa Bay. Routine ground
Yeah.
ball to the
Damn
right
it.
side. Abernathy
I was tracking that
puts it
changeup
over
that
the
time
first.
around.
In time.
But
Talk
yeah,
about soft
doesn't
hands, Vin.
get
They
through
make
the
it
gap.
look so easy, but
0-2.
Strike.
And
Can't
oh,
connect.
wow, 52 mile per hour changeup. And we would just swing and miss at that one. Trying to stay alive
Into
here
the
on the way,
windup.
but 0 for
Here's
3.
the
Let's try to
pitch.
give him something.
Hard line
And there we go.
shot.
That right there
Deep
is
to
going
right.
to be hit to right center. And that's going to bounce. And that right there is good enough for a double. Randy Wynn has it. And he'll throw it in. But we are safe at second base.
Vinny was sinking home
Robin
run with
Ventura
the
now
ball left his
167
bat.
batting average on the
Off the
season.
wall for a
He's also
windup.
0 for
The
3,
runner is
like
second.
Rondell
Up
White
to bat,
up until
Robin
now, who's
Ventura.
now 1 for 4 on the night. So, you know, let's give Robin Ventura some. So just like that, the 0-2. Let's see what can happen here.
Swing and a
Yep.
miss. Strike 3.
Punches
The
us out
catcher
in 3.
framed it, and the pitcher
Although pitcher Brandon's
Into the
been giving
windup.
us
Here's the pitch.
a run for money, to be honest.
Yank
And that
deep.
right there is going to be clobbered, but John Vanderwall might have that. No, he doesn't. He's going to bounce off the wall. And that right there is just a big first base hit. I don't know why we drew the dirt.
Look,
And
he
so
delivered.
here is the slider.
Got him
And
swinging.
swings early at that
on
one.
that pitch.
And down goes one Devil Ray. In comes another.
Batter
This is
when
well
he's pitching from the
2-2.
stretch.
Inside. Will he bite?
Gets
He
him
will.
swinging.
And Randy Wynn has been punched out. 2 down. 1 on here.
Batting next,
As it's up to Russ Johnson, the third baseman. He's been 0 for 3 on the night. Triple zeros in terms of batting average. Hernandez has 16 strikeouts. There's a man on first.
Fly ball hit
Yankees
hard down the right
looking
field line.
to remain undefeated here. And John Vanderwall,
takes it
the
easily.
routine
The
out
New York
in
Yankees
right
win the
field.
game.
And just like
The
that,
final
your New York
score,
Yankees
New
win
York
here tonight in the
4,
Bronx.
Tampa Bay 1. Hope you
8
enjoyed
hits
today's game as much
for
as we
both
did.
of us.
This has been Scully with Dave
Paul
Campbell.
Wilson will go
A
down with the
pleasant
loss.
good day to you.
Yankees scoring 4 runs off of 8 hits. The Devil Rays only 1. You know, more difficult than the Orioles one, but yeah. So All-Star difficulty is perfectly fine. At least when it comes to Devil Rays, because the Devil Rays are also just horrible, to be honest. Once we get to like the Red Sox game and maybe even the Blue Jays game next episode, it's like because the Blue Jays are a better team. So they might give us a run for our money, and if not, definitely the Red Sox. But yeah. Player game is Jason Giambi. He's 1 for 4, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and a run. So, in terms of stats, let's check the other team if anything. Jason Tyner was 1 for 4, Brett Abernathy 0 for 4, Ben Grief was 1 for 4, Greg Vaughn at the DH was 1 for 4, Toby Hall 1 for 4, Steve Cox was 2 for 4, Randy Wynn 1 for 4, Russ Johnson was 0 for 4, Chris Gomez was 1 for 3. Who has the best batting average on the season? I see 2, 4, oh, Greg Vaughn and Steve Cox both had 428. All right. And then in terms for the Yankees, Jeter 1 point below 300, but he was 2 for 4 on the night. Along with that, Bernie Williams was 1 for 4. Bernie was a player of the game in the season opener last episode. Giambi had a run. He was 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. We reset his stats earlier, but yeah. Oh yeah, in terms of strikeouts, who struck out the most? Brett Abernathy got struck out 3 times. So did Greg Vaughn. Okay. Jorge Posada was 1 for 4. Robin White was Robin White. What? Rondell White was 1 for 4. Rob Ventura was 0 for 4. This gets messed up to read. John Vanderwall was 1 for 3. Nick Johnson 0 for 3. Alfonso Soriano 1 for 3. So yeah, that was a pretty good performance for us. We got struck out 12 times. Del Reyes got struck out 16 times. And then in terms of the pitching, Paul Wilson pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, earned runs 4. He struck us out 8 times, and he gave up 2 home runs. And then Victor Zambrano, I feel like we struggled with Victor Zambrano a little bit. He was throwing some better stuff, to be honest, than Paul Wilson. But yeah, so he had 2 innings, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. And then of course, Oscar Hernandez, 8 hits, 1 run, a full 9 innings pitched as well, 16 Ks to his name, and only gave up 1 home run. In terms of how all in all we're all doing as a team, John Vanderwall 466 batting average, so he leads us. At bats, Jeter has 20. Home runs, Giambi, Bernie, and Ventura with 2 RBIs. Bernie Williams says Giambi lead us with 6. And then around the league, home runs, all Yankees at the top 3 right there. RBIs, Bernie and Giambi. Hits, John Vanderwall leads the entire league with 7. He also leads the league with triples with just 1, and no one else is on the list. So, alright, that's something. Strong percentage. So, not all Yankees here. So, Matthew Ordonez, perfect 2. Rafael Palmeiro, 2. Carlos Delgado, 2. Corey Koski, 2. Big Papi has 1.33. Where the hell is... Alright, so our slot is not that high, but yeah, where? Then for runs, Giambi has 5. All in all, great start for Yankees here, 5-0. And the Orioles are 0-3 so far. Well, to be fair, we need to simulate up to here, so then, you know, more records could be added, if anything. But, yeah. So, 5-0 win for our Yankees. 12-point win over the Orioles back in episode 1. Of course, we simulated this earlier. You know, although if you're this far in, you already know that. And then, you know, honestly, a close contest against Devil Rays, you know. Only had that 3-run cushion for the longest time. Extended it 4. Gave up the solo home run, I believe it goes to Ben Grief. But yeah, so the Devil Rays, we don't gotta see them again. At least, not for our next couple episodes. It's Blue Jays, it's Red Sox, it's the O's again, Blue Jays, and then we leave the AL East. And then we meet the Athletics, Mariners, Athletics again, and so on and so forth. You get the gist. But all in all, that will do it for episode 2. The New York Yankees are 5-0. Next episode, they will go to Toronto to take on the Blue Jays, who are also, you know, just not really a good team. They're not as bad as the Devil Rays, and they are better than the O's as well. But the AL East at this time, not that competitive. It's just really us and the Red Sox, to be honest. But yeah, we shall see how next episode goes. So, see you then.